I want to give some thoughts to all the women out there who might be dating, who are Christian women looking for a great husband. Well, I'm kind of in that situation now because my husband passed away about 9 months ago, and I'm starting that process of saying, okay, Lord, is there someone else for me to finish out this life? And so this advice is not just for you, it's also for me. One of the things I've learned over my many years is to look for the fruit of the Holy Spirit in a guy who says that he's a Christian. Because a lot of people can say they're a Christian, they might even go to church, but is there any fruit? Is there any evidence in their life that God is working on them, transforming them? The fruit of the Spirit, Galatians 5 talks about what we should look for, right? If your guy says that he's a follower of Jesus, does he show any fruit of the Spirit? Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Does he show any of that fruit? Like when he gets cut off on the freeway and you're driving with him, does he start like swearing at the people? Or, you know what I mean? Like, does he show fruit of the Spirit, that he's actually growing and maturing as a follower of Jesus? That's something to look for. Also, like, is there dust on his Bible? You know, if you can run your finger, draw your name in his Bible in the dust, well, then obviously he doesn't open that very much. So some things that you should look for. But beyond that, I also want to give you some tips about staying pure while you're dating, which we know pleases God, that you would wait until marriage to have sex, even though our culture says, oh, it's no big deal. It is a big deal. God says sex is to be within the marriage bounds, right? So how do you stay pure? Just a couple quick tips. Don't get horizontal. Nothing ever good happens good if you guys are like slipping into a horizontal position. This might sound old-fashioned, but don't be together after midnight. I mean, really? Is it necessary to be together after midnight? Don't stay overnight at each other's homes or apartments or whatever. You might think, oh, I'm going to sleep on the couch, but will you really end up staying on the couch? I don't know. Just better not to just sleep over at each other's homes until you're married. And one last thought, and I know this is going to just sound crazy and old-fashioned, but don't French kiss until you're married. There's something that really is arousing in terms of French kissing, so maybe save that until marriage so that you don't start something that you didn't intend and now all of a sudden you're like, okay, we had sex before marriage, oh Lord, please forgive us. The Lord can forgive you, but how about if we just stay pure before we're married? I just know that God is going to bless you immensely for your obedience to Him in this regard.